Good morning, students. So in the series of these online classes, now we came to the topic quadrilateral of class 9. So today we're going to see what is a quadrilateral and how it relates with the different quadrilaterals. Okay. So let's begin with the parallelogram. Okay. A parallelogram is the shape which is having four sides, opposite sides equal and parallel, and opposite angles also equal. It carries some properties. That properties you need to keep within you. Whenever the questions of parallelogram will came, you have to apply that properties, and you need to keep in your mind so that you can see the similarity and the differentiation between the different shapes. So, parallelogram can have opposite sides equal and parallel, opposite angles are equal. Okay, these opposite angles are also equal to acute and to obtuse angle, as you can see. Diagonals are unequal. Diagonals are unequal, but bisect each other. But bisect each other. So this is the property of a parallelogram. Now a parallelogram can be a rectangle if few changes. It is having all properties of parallelogram, but parallelogram doesn't have all properties of rectangle. Okay, now what is a rectangle? See that. A rectangle is the shape which is also having opposite side parallel and equal. Okay, so opposite sides are equal and parallel. As you can see, that first property is quite same. Second thing, all angles are equals to 90 degree. Equals to 90 degrees, and the third thing is diagonals are equal and bisect. Diagonals are equal and bisect each other. With that, there are some more properties. Like diagonal doesn't bisect the angles. Okay, diagonals just bisect the opposite angles, like alternate interior. Since it is a parallel line, so that alternate interior angles are equal. Same in rectangle also. Okay, but in rectangle, as you can see that all angles are 90, so it bisects the angle likewise. Okay, so this is the parallelogram and rectangle property. Okay, with that you need to know the property of rhombus and square as well. So let's see the property of rhombus and square as well. What is a rhombus? A rhombus is the shape of a parallelogram, but having all four sides equal to each other. In that, opposite angles also equal. Diagonals are not equal but bisect each other at 90 degrees. So it is having properties all sides equal. As parallel as well, because it is also carrying the property of a parallelogram. Second, opposite angles are equal. The third thing is diagonals are bisecting each other at 90. And it is usual that diagonals are unequal. Okay. Now a square. A square is a very model shape in the quadrilateral. It is having all sides sides equal, all angles equal, diagonals equal, diagonal bisect each other at 90 degrees. So all model properties carry all sides equal. Second, all angles equal, equals to 90 degrees. Third thing is diagonals are equal and bisect each other at 90 degrees. So as you can see that parallelogram and rectangle are the similar shape, and here rhombus and the square are the similar shape. In parallelogram also diagonals are unequal and bisect each other. In rectangle it is equal. Same like here, diagonals are unequal and bisecting each other at 90 degrees, and here diagonals are equal and bisecting each other at 90 degrees. So there are quite similar properties of rhombus and square. Let's see a few questions based on these properties so that you can understand the question, that concept very clearly. Let's see. Let us take first question as if the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal then it is rectangle. Let us take this first question as an example. As you can see, it is given that in the figure parallelogram is given to us with equal diagonals. Okay. So we will take a parallelogram. Okay, so all kind of parallelogram property we can apply here. Okay, that's why we are taking a parallelogram with equal diagonals. So the ABCD is our parallelogram in which AC and BD are equal. Okay, so what is given to us? Given to us in parallelogram ABCD. AC is equals to BD, that is given to us. What we need to prove? We need to prove that ABCD is rectangle. We need to prove it as it is a rectangle. Now see the proof. Now with the help of congruency tools only we can prove that. So let us take these two triangles of a side. Since the diagonals have been given us equal, so we will take two triangles of each of the diagonals. So I am taking here ADC and ABD. These two triangles I am taking, triangle ABD and triangle ACD. I am comparing them. First of all, AD is common as you can see, so I am writing it common here, AD. Second, AB and CD are equal because it is given that this is the parallelogram and opposite sides are equal. No. The third thing is diagonal. Diagonal AC and BD have been given to us that they are equal. So by, as you can see, by side congruency criterion, both the triangles are congruent, ABD and ACD. Since they are congruent, what we can conclude from it? We can conclude that from these two triangles, okay, this co-interior angles A and D will be equal. So I am writing here BAD is equal to CDA as CBCD. So by that, this angle CAD means angle BAD means this angle A whole and CDA means angle D whole. So this A angle and D angle are equal, and since it is co-interior because of the parallelogram property, parallel line, so by co-interior angle property, their sum is equals to 180, and since they are equal also, so that means their individually becomes 90. Since opposite angles also equal, that means angle B and C also 90. All angles 90, opposite sides are equal, diagonals are equal, then it will become a rectangle. So we can say that ABCD is a rectangle. That's how we need to prove it. Okay, this is the proof. How to prove a parallelogram, a rectangle if the diagonals becomes equal. Okay, let's see another question based on this type of scenario only. Okay, I hope you can understand it very quickly because it is a bit easier as you have done triangles chapter concepts. Okay, let us see one more question from the book. Let us take one question from the book. We'll take a C. Show that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. That is the property only disproven. I'll take some question based on yes, rectangle square. Let's take this. ABCD is a rectangle in which diagonal AC bisects angle A and C. Show that ABCD is a square and diagonal BD bisects B and D. Okay. So here it is given to us that ABCD is a rectangle. Let us take ABCD as a rectangle. So A, B, C and D. It is a rectangle already. So that all angles are 90 given. Opposite sides are equal given. Okay. So what it says that this diagonal AC bisects angle A and angle C as well. As you can see, these both angles are 90, so that the bisecting part will become 45 each. Okay, so what is given to us? Given to us that ABCD is rectangle in which AC bisects angle A and angle C. What we need to prove here, we need to prove that BD bisects angle B and D, and since it is bisecting, so we need to show that ABCD is a square. These two things we need to show. Now think on it. If in a rectangle the diagonal bisects the angle, it will become a square. Okay, how it is possible? Let's see. For square, you need to show that the adjacent sides are also equal. Here adjacent sides are not equal, only opposite sides have been given equal. So what we are taking here, we take these two triangles of nearby sides so that we can compare this side after CPCD. So I am taking this AOD triangle and triangle will take first ACD and ABC. Let's take this. In triangle ADC and ABC. Let's compare them. Yes. So in ADC, okay, ADC, this angle is 45, this is also 45. So that these two sides becomes equal. Okay. First we'll show that BD bisects angle B and D. Okay, let's start again. As you can see that angle divides. So I am taking a triangle with a triangle ADC. Okay, since this angle BAC is equals to angle DCA, both becomes 45 each because of the bisector of 90 degree. So we can say that AD is equal to CD. Why? Because side opposite to equal angles. Equal angles are equal. Okay, so that we can say that AD is equal, and since AD is equals to BC and CD is equals to AB, this all four sides equal and all angles are 90. So therefore we can say that ABCD is a square. Okay, this is the first proof. Now we'll move on to the other side. Since it is become square now. Now square property is that diagonal bisect the opposite angle. So by that property, we will write that diagonals bisects opposite angles in a square. So we can say that BD diagonal bisects angle B as well as angle D. So it is easier to prove when you have the properties knowledge that in one shape, if particularly few things become similar or equal, then it will change it to other quadrilaterals. So likewise, it is having very few quite difference between each other, but with the help of the property you can prove that whatsoever given to us. Okay, let's see one more question, then we can solve the entire exercise by yourself of NCERT. Okay, let's have a question of a shape which is given to us, then we'll move on to other thing. Let's see. It is given that in a triangle ABC and DF, ABD is equal and parallel, BCF is equal and parallel, then it joined end to end. We need to show it is a parallelogram. Let's see. It is given there are two triangles. Likewise, ABC and DEF. Okay, this is ABC and this is the triangle DEF. Given to us is that ABD is equal and parallel as well. Okay, so this is equal and parallel. Likewise, BC and DF also equal and parallel. Okay, what we need to prove is, we need to prove 5 things. The first thing we need to show that ADB is a parallelogram. The very first thing in the question, that ADB is a parallelogram. ABEB is a parallelogram. The second thing we need to prove is that BEFC is also a parallelogram. BEFC is a parallelogram. The third thing is AB is parallel to CF. Third thing, AB parallel to CF and equal as well. The fourth thing which is asked in the question is ACFD is a parallelogram. ACFD is a parallelogram. And the last thing they have asked in the question is triangle ABC and DEF are congruent. Okay, let's see that. In proof, we will start with what is given to us. Okay, so since two of the sides are equal and parallel, then it is obviously that the quadrilateral becomes parallelogram. So let's see that. Okay, it is given that what is given to us, that AB and DE are equal and parallel. Okay, these two lines are equal and parallel. Okay, so by joining AB and DE, we can say if a pair of lines are equal and parallel, then quadrilateral becomes parallel. This is the property you can see in the example. So these two sides are equal and parallel, so it will ABEB. Therefore ABEB is a parallelogram. It will become a parallelogram. Now since it is become a parallelogram, this BE and AD becomes equal and parallel as well. This we are keeping as a result. Okay? So that we can get help of it. Now, as you can see, this BE and AD becomes parallel and equal. Okay? Now we can join this CF as well. Okay, now we will move on to that BECF. In BECF, in quadrilateral BECF, in BECF, you can see that BCEF are equal and parallel as well. Since it is equal parallel with the same property, we can say that BECF is a parallelogram. But property first, I am writing it here again because the same property we can apply here what we have applied before. So this is the second proof that BECF is also a parallelogram. Now with this BECF, we can say that BE is equals to CF and parallel to CF as well. So BE is parallel to CF and equal as well. So by using this result in the first one, now BE is equal to AD and CF is equal to BE. So those total hai. So with that logic, the CF and AD are parallel and equal and it will become a parallelogram as well. So by the first one or second result, we can say that that ADCF is also a parallelogram. And since ACDF is a parallelogram, so that AC is parallel to DF and equal as well. With that, we can say all these three sides now become equal of this three sides of the other triangle. So in which AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to DF, and AC is equal to DF. It's all sides equals by side. Congruency criteria. Both triangles become congruent. ABC is congruent to DEF, and that's what we need to do at the end. So this is how this question goes. With one property, if a pair of sides in a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, then quadrilateral becomes parallelogram. Okay. So this is how we can do this kind of questions with the help of the properties of different quadrilaterals. So thank you. Till then, be safe and keep studying. Thank you.